crying? There's no crying in baseball!
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris! Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry? No! And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
Guys, it's take me out to the ball game day. Saw in the news yesterday that the Chicago Cubs are going to need you to have more of this when you go to the good old ballpark. Yeah. The Cubs came out with a real hot item called beer bat. Yeah, it's a plastic cup shaped like a bat that you can have filled with beer. $33 for a beer bat. And if you want it refilled, it's like $15. Yeah. I see. I had a hard time coming up with food costs for Chicago Cubs. It's a well-kept secret, I guess. But I tried Googling it. I had a hard time finding anything. According to what I could find, an average beer, which is 24 ounces now. They have a 24-ounce beer for $15. You can get an old style in the park still, which I was surprised. Hot dogs are $6.50, and from my recollection, many years ago, the hot dogs are pretty meager, although they probably are like a Vienna beef, though, and there you go, and you got to order all this stuff on some type of app, I guess, and they deliver it to you, or you got to go to the concession stand. So if you're going to the Cubs to see a game this year, take a lot of this stuff, and you might even need to bring some of this. I don't know if they take it or not, but you're gonna need it. So according to what I saw, Cubs are like the number one most expensive team for a game where you have to have a ticket, a beer, and a hot dog. It's over $100. It's even more than the New York Yankees. So I saw that out there. They do have a large selection of food, though. I mean, they got all sorts of stuff now. It's not just the average fare. Personally, myself, I like to go check out the Schaumburg Flyers Independent League, and ticket there is like $15, and you even get fireworks on some days after the game. Beers are probably $5-6, and they got some good food there. They have some homemade pretzels there that were pretty good last year. Susie Q and myself took a ride over there, and a game there, it probably cost us $80. We ate like pigs, and parking was free, and we saw the fireworks. What more do you want? And I had my beer and my peanuts, right? Big thing about Wrigley, you got to buy. I don't even know if they have the vendors outside selling the peanuts still. I'm sure they do, but that's a ball game to me, right? And really, I looked at the Cubs roster. Do you even recognize any of these players? These are like B-list players. I had a hard time finding any Cubs that I recognized anymore on the roster. So you're paying a lot of money to go into the pockets of the owners, I think. Personally, if I want to go to a major league game, this team was like in the middle when it came to cost. I like to go up to Milwaukee. Yeah. Sometimes we'll get tickets up in American Family Field now, the Milwaukee Brewers. We'll go up there and watch the Cubs play maybe every other year, it seems like. Tickets are much cheaper. Probably 3-4 years ago, I was able to get tickets behind home plate, like two sections up for like $100 a seat. Where, I mean, you can't even get those tickets at Wrigley. You can't even get them at Wrigley. And then, if you're down first baseline past the base, I know we paid like 70, 80 bucks up there in Milwaukee for a seat, which awesome seat, awesome stadium. Parking's a little bit cheaper there. They've actually figured it out. They're starting to charge more for parking when the Cubs come to town, because they usually pack that stadium up when the Cubs come to town real easily, and the majority of it is Cub fans. So there you go. That's all I have on baseball. I said, just, watch your money this summer. If you're going to go to Wrigley, expect to spend lots of this stuff. Although, I think they're cashless, so you're going to be using your credit card. That's the other thing. A lot of these stadiums have gone cashless. You can't even use this stuff. You got to use your credit card, or I don't know how. You got to convert it to something else, maybe. I don't know, but check out Wrigley Field for prices. Yeah, a beer $10.50, normal beer $10.50, hot dog $6.50. If you want the beer bat, $33. It's like going to Vegas. $33 for a beer bat. Oh my gosh. That's all I got. DJ Wonder Kersey over and out. It's a good day for a ball game.